Again. Try that again. Hey, it's Mike Brennan, and we have another segment on our June 2nd edition of MITech TV. And we have with us Angela Madarang, who's the president of Associated Builders and Contractors, the Greater Michigan chapter. And we're going to be talking about what that group is doing right now to help some folks in the Make-A-Wish program. And I'll let Angela explain everything, what that's all about, and then we'll get into some more questioning. So let's start. Let me maybe we'll even go back a little further, just so people understand what Associated Builders and Contractors is. Why don't we start with that, and then we'll go into the what you're doing with the Make-A-Wish Michigan program. How's that?
Perfect, perfect. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Matt, for having me today. Associated Builders and Contractors, we're a trade association. We're one of 67 chapters across the country. We boast over 23,000 members, contractor members nationwide. We have over 300 members in the greater Michigan region. I'm going to pull out the hand. Our region is all the way up to Bay City, down to Jackson, tip of the thumb. And we represent commercial and industrial construction contractors. We are comprised of merit shop contractors. Merit shop is essentially we value free enterprise, safety, quality, and the opportunity to work regardless of labor affiliation. So that's a little bit about ABC Greater Michigan chapter.
All
So I
right.
understand you've been working with Make-A-Wish Foundation for a long time now, several decades, 30 years.
Over 30 years, yes. Before my time, I've only been here for 4 years, but we have hosted a gala or an event in the Great Lakes Bay region for over 30 years. It raises over $30,000. It fluctuates every year. So over many of those years, we're almost at $1 million that we've raised. We sponsor a family, a kid every year. And this year was unique. They actually asked us to help two children. So we're blessed to be able to do that. Our contractor members really stepped up. This year we have Brooklynn. She's one of our Make-A-Wish kids that we were asked to do this by the Lansing Make-A-Wish branch. Usually we work with the Great Lakes Bay region Make-A-Wish, and we sponsored Harper at the time, who wanted to go to Disney World. What's unique about Brooklyn's story is that Brooklyn has a chronic condition and she can't travel, at least not with any ease. So she really loves nature. She loves reading. She loves being outside. And so her wish was to build a handicap accessible treehouse. She's confined to
Hmm.
a wheelchair, but she's also very funny. She likes to play jokes on people. She loves reading. She really does have a full life, but this is something that will make her life even fuller. We're very excited.
How old is she? Just by off the top, is she young woman or what?
Yes, she's younger. She's elementary school age, I believe. I don't have her exact birth date.
Probably 10-ish or somewhere around there then, right?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
okay. Go ahead. Sorry, Matt.
No, that's all right. I was just going to ask if you could tell us a little bit about this treehouse and what makes it special.
What makes this special is it is a 150 square foot treehouse with
Wow.
a 50-foot ramp. Okay. That's a
Hmm.
lot of wood we're talking about, a lot of lumber here. And it took several of our members to construct this. We had a project manager. We had to get permits from the city. I mean, it was quite an operation. This is no, dad went and built a treehouse or mom went and built a treehouse in the backyard. This is a approximately $18,000
Oh,
worth of materials and labor that we had 100% donated by our members, and obviously a portion was the partnership with Make-A-Wish. So we had some fantastic members, Next Chapter Construction in Lansing, Community Building Services in Lansing, Independence Commercial Construction, Schaefer Ready Mix, Carter Lumber, Chelsea Lumber, RW. I mean, I could go on, and I know that's a lot, but it did take quite a team of individuals to come together to complete this. So we are building on June 6th and 7th. And if anybody would like to volunteer, you can reach out to us at info@abcgmc.org. Sorry, I'm cutting to the chase a little bit, but we're obviously very excited.
Wow. $18,000 treehouse.
Mhm.
Is it just because of the ramps and things like that that make it so expensive, or?
Yes, it's quite a bit of lumber. It's obviously very large. It has to be ADA accessible for the wheelchair to go up, and then she needs some movement, right? She needs to be able to, move freely in the treehouse. So it needs to be large enough for that. There's actual windows on every side of the treehouse. It's going to be painted beautifully, and we actually ordered some decorations that her mother sent us that will be mermaid themed.
Hmm.
It's lovingly called Brooklyn's Book Nook, as her father told me. She's going to call it Brooklyn's Book Nook because she loves to
Hmm.
read and she loves nature.
And because she's a reader, I'm sure there'll be some bookshelves involved as well.
Yes, there will be. Her father actually built special bookshelves just for this
Mhm.
treehouse.
Wow. Is it actually in a tree or is it on stilts or how is it actually set up?
It's on stilts surrounded by trees.
Yeah, I
So
was
it's
gonna say that
not,
would it'd be a
yeah.
lot of weight for a tree to bear, so.
Yes, yes. We've got concrete poured. I mean, this is it's going to be a really official, very sturdy tree house, obviously, watertight. It'll last for years and years to come.
Yeah, sounds great.
So how did this come to the attention of ABC? What was the start of this?
So, as you know, our Make-A-Wish partnership has gone back over 30 years. So, we're very familiar with the Make-A-Wish team, and we usually work with the Great Lakes Bay Region chapter. But the Lansing chapter had reached out saying that they needed some assistance because they have this amazing girl, Brooklyn, and she wants this treehouse. And so they tapped us because they knew we were the top construction. Our members represent over 85% of the construction industry in Michigan. And while not some of them do residential, but the majority of them do commercial and industrial. So, we have very professional members that are pillars in their community and they like to give back to the community. And Make-A-Wish knows that ABC members will step up when asked.
That's amazing. Okay.
Mhm.
So how do folks find out more about ABC and maybe next year or throw their kid into the Make-A-Wish program
Mhm.
or any of that stuff? How does that all
Mhm.
play out?
So if there is a family that's hoping to maybe learn more about Make-A-Wish and they want one of their wishes granted, I would encourage them to go to michigan.wish.org or they can call 800 622-WISH, I believe. Yes. 622-WISH. And then they can also just reach us at abcgmc.org. They can reach out to us there or email us at info@abcgmc.org. We'd be happy to point them in the right direction, especially also if you're interested in volunteering for any of our Make-A-Wish events or even just interested to learn more about Associated Builders and Contractors. We'd be happy to get you in touch and, speak about that.
Okay.
All right.